Hi, I'm Stuart Ball and welcome to Lesson 3 in this minor pentatonic series. So far we've covered the first, second and third string. That is the high E, the B and the G. And we've covered two resolutions, one being the minor third to the root, which in this key is C to A. And one I forgot the other day, the octave of this. The second resolution that we covered was G to E, which is the minor third and root of an E minor chord, but still notes within the A minor pentatonic scale. And we're basically adding a string each time so that we can get more of a kind of a vertical, I hope is the right word. Probably isn't. It's either vertical or horizontal, which way it is. But basically it means going this way. Some people call it linear. But basically we're trying to just get away from going like this all the time so that we can learn the pentatonics, you know, all over the neck and also learn to make music with them. Okay, so today we're going to add the D string, the fourth string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to add the D string into the mix. And the first thing we're going to start with is our resolution from C to A, okay, but we're not going to go any further than the D string, just like we did before when we were working with the other strings. So the first one for C to A is going to be this first fret on the B string to the second fret on the G string. Then we're going to leapfrog this note here, this first fret B. We're going to leapfrog and then we're going to put that here on this fifth fret G string. So we have... Now we already covered this resolution here, 5 to do on the G, but now that we have the D string available, we can do the resolution like this. C on the fifth fret G, and then we can do the resolution, the A on the seventh fret D. So we have... Okay, so the next opportunity that we have, because we're not going to be moving to the A string in this particular lesson, the next opportunity that we have is going to be 10 on the D to 7 on the D. And as you can see, a nice opportunity to slide there. Okay, so the next opportunity that we're going to have to go up on the resolution. And what I mean by that is there will be the C. We're not going to be moving to the A string yet. And so we have to bend this 12G up a whole step, or we can just play it, or we can slide to it. I could just go, I could slide, or I could bend. Okay, so quick recap. First B to second G, fifth G to 7D, 10D to 7 on the D, 10 on the D to 14 on the G. So the next opportunity that we could have would be one that we discussed before, which would be the 17G to 14 on the G. Now we move up to the octave of this one. That's going to be 17 on the G. C note, the A note is going to be 19 on the D. And pretty much the last opportunity is going to be 22 on the D. And then we could resolve that above, which would be an A note, 22 on the B. My fat fingers don't like going up there. I do try and do it, but I find it difficult. So just to run through those again. Okay, so now let's look at our resolution from G to E. Again, it is the minor third and root of the E minor chord, but still the G and E notes reside within the A minor pentatonic scale. We're only going to be going as far as the D string, just bear that in mind. So the first one is going to be open G to second on the D. Something you might use in a kind of open position blues lick, something we'll look at in another lesson. Next opportunity is going to be this fifth D, resolving down to 2 on the D for that E note. Okay, so next opportunity is, because bearing in mind we're just sticking at the D string here, we're not going to go any further. We have the G at the 5th fret D string, and then the E that we resolve to, we're going to either bend or slide or whatever we care to do to this 9 on the G. So far. And this gives us some nice opportunities for expression, sliding, bends. We're still just playing 2 notes. One more time. Okay, next opportunity is going to be 12 on the G to 9 on the G. Next opportunity is leapfrogging this 9G and putting it here on the 14D. Next opportunity is leapfrogging this G and putting it up on the 17D and resolving to the E note here, which is on 14D. And then just moving up, our final opportunity here is an octave of the lick we played down here. And we play 17 on the D. Okay, and then we play 20 on the G. We can slide to it, we can bend to it. Okay, so that basically concludes the resolutions that we can apply to the final string, the D, and including the first 3 strings that we've used. Okay, that concludes lesson number 3. Don't forget, I forgot to mention at the start, but guitarstarclothing.co.uk. This is another one of the t-shirts on the website. Please check it out, guitarstarclothing.co.uk. And if you want to support the channel, support me, grab yourself a t-shirt. They're really cool. I really like them. I hope you will too. If you're interested in Skype lessons, hit me up at stuartbull5150@gmail.com. stuartbull5150@gmail.com. How did I make it this far? Nobody really knows. It's one of those mysteries of life. But if you have enough faith, you'll always get somewhere. Enjoy the lesson. I'll talk to you soon.